We are now live. You are now on the clock with Unk'L Doctor. Live is morning motivation showing the land. How y'all feeling this morning, man? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all know what time it is. If you've ever been in any one of my lives, you know that you are in the right place for motivation at 7 a.m. in the morning. You know it's going down, man. You know something is about to be said that's going to resonate with you and help you get to where you said you wanted to go. But at some point, you got to truly believe that you can get there. Right? You got to know without a shadow of a doubt. I can sit here and I can talk to you and I can scream through this phone and over this laptop, this desktop computer. But if you don't truly believe it deep down inside, it'll never happen. But listen, if you do truly believe it, then guess what? It ain't nothing nobody can do to stop you from getting to where you said you wanted to go. You got to just believe it. And once you believe it, you can achieve it. Right? You got to truly believe that you can do anything you put your mind to, man. Yeah. How y'all feeling this morning, man? I already got 150 some people in the room over here on TikTok. TikTok, how y'all doing, man? Let me know where you tapping in from if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate that, man. And if you haven't already picked up the heart me, make sure you grab that heart me. April, Everett, and Watt, how y'all feeling this morning, man? I had so much fun yesterday with y'all at the park, throwing the ball, talking, and just getting to know y'all a little bit better. I can't wait for next Tuesday. How we doing? What's up? Thank you for the follow, Diesel. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. How y'all feeling this morning, man? Because, hey, I'm feeling pretty good. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week, right? We still got some things going on. We got Easter Sunday coming up. It's gonna be a great day, right? Listen, man. At the end of the day, I realized that life is truly about choices. You either gonna choose to do what you need to do to get to where you said you needed to go, or you gonna choose not to. But at the same time, you can't be upset at nobody else but yourself if you don't succeed in what you said you wanted to succeed in, right? So this morning, man, I wanted to talk to y'all. So, right, we all have hopes, dreams. We all got desires that we want to do, that we would like to accomplish in our life at some point in our life. I know I do. So let me speak for myself right now, right? Let me speak to myself. Let me speak for myself. I know I got some hopes, dreams, and desires, right, that I would like to do in this life. There's some major things that I would like to accomplish. And sometimes, I'm not going to even lie, I feel like some things may not be happening as fast as I feel like I want them to happen. Or sometimes things are not showing up when I feel like they should be showing up. Appreciate you, G, right? Thank you for the heart me. What's up, Tracy? Great morning. Come on up in here, man. Yeah. And sometimes I feel like things may not be happening for me the way that I feel like or I should want them to happen, right? But then, right, then I sit back and then I just start thinking. I say, you know what? God gave me this vision. This was something that he gave me yesterday whenever I was thinking about the kids and everything, right? God gave me this vision. And if God gives you the vision, then guess what? You got to trust and believe that he's going to provide the provision. Listen, he knows what's going to happen. He knows your story from the end to the beginning. And if you can truly trust that if God gave you the vision, that he's going to provide the provision, then you going to start walking those chocolate deluxe. Thank you for the follow. You going to start walking those steps out as if you know, even if it's not showing up the way that you thought it was going to show up, even when things are not happening in your time frame and when you felt like that they were supposed to happen, you still, Joe Blow, what's up, baby? You still continually believe and trust in the provision that God said that he was going to provide for you. And you, Miss Coco, thank you for the follow. And you continually walk those steps out knowing that, guess what? I know that all I got to do is keep on taking the next step. And as I continually take these next steps, God is going to continually show up where I need him to show up, when I need him to show up, how I need him to show up. But if we don't really trust that he's providing the provision, when things start looking off, when we start feeling like things don't look the way that we thought they should look, when things don't start showing up the way that we thought they should show up, we start kind of getting shaky. We start shaking back because we thinking he ain't doing what he said he was going to do. But when you truly can trust that he's providing the provision no matter what it look like, no matter what it sound like, no matter what it feel like, you gonna still step out there in faith knowing, right? Knowing that he got you and he's gonna show up. All you gotta do is take the steps. A lot of times we don't see the next step, so we scared to take it because we don't see nothing there, not realizing all you gotta do is take that step in faith, and God gonna put the next pillar up under your feet to keep you on the path that you need to go on. Ooh, hey, today gonna be good, man. Mama, I'm telling y'all, man, today is gonna be good. Hey, it's on his time, the top of the morning, family. What's up, Willie G? 187. You better believe that, man. It's all on God's time. And so listen, this is the message that I want to give y'all this morning, man. Vision first, right? And the provision follows. The vision comes first and the provision follows. Trusting God when you can't see the way. Trusting God when you can't see no other way. You gotta know his chosen one. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much for coming in here, man. Y'all make sure if y'all following me, please pick up that heart me, man. If y'all don't mind, it don't cost you nothing, man. And if you're a live host, it actually helps you in your live with engagement points to show the algorithm that, hey, guess what? This person is an engager. They go in other people's lives. They pick up the heart me. They do all of these things. They tap the screen. Hey, thank you for the heart puff. I appreciate you so much. Listen, you don't need to have it all figured out, right? You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to trust the one who does. Do you hear me? You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to trust the one who does, right? In this morning motivation message, I'm going to dive deep into what really means to trust God for the provision when he places a vision on your heart. We all got a vision, man. We all got stuff that we said we wanted to do. I'm a generational curse breaker, man. It's going to be some people coming behind me that's going to be able to stand up on my shoulders, whereas I had to stand on my own 10 toes. I couldn't stand up on nobody's shoulders. Lord, what's up, boy? Appreciate the heartbeat, kid, folks. Thank you for coming in here, right? Sometimes the vision comes before the money, right? It comes before the resources. It comes before the connections. Before you have any of that, you got a vision, right? Listen, but that's not a reason to give up. It's a reason to lean in. Listen, if God gave you the blueprint, he already has listen, if he gave you the blueprint, he already got all the materials. If he gave you the calling, he already planned the path for you that you need to go on. You don't need to see how, you just need to believe who. Because a lot of times when stuff don't look like we think it's supposed to look, we'll back and we'll get to back where we comfortable at. Sometimes we got to see the whole plan before we even start. Some people with those analytical minds, they got to see point A to point Z before they even take one step. But if some people like me, I'm gonna figure it out on the way. Like they say, measure twice, cut once. I'm gonna figure it out on the way, right? Which is not always good. Sometimes you need to understand, count the cost and understand all that. But when you trust in God, you got my little steps turning into big results. I'm walking in this path. You better know that. Listen, this morning, join me as I walk in, stepping out in faith, man, walking when it doesn't make sense and trusting God to do what only he can do. Because do you realize it's some stuff in this life that only God can do for you, man. I don't know what your religion is. I don't know what your belief system is. I don't know what none of that. But I can tell you, when I was sitting in that hog barn, cleaning up hog mess as a job from 4:30 in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon with 1 hour lunch break, man. And I got my parole tonight, and I went in that corner, and I said, God, if you real, like everybody say you real, you'll get me out of this, man. Listen, and that was one of them times where it wasn't nobody else could do anything else but him. And he did it. Here I am. You hear me? Listen, God doesn't call the equipped. He don't call people that's already equipped. You know how some people say, well, when I get right and do all this, no, that's just like saying, if I'm sick and I'm feeling bad, I'm gonna wait till I get well to go to the hospital. then what's the use of going to the hospital, right? That's what it's like when you say, I'm going to wait till I get right, then I'm going to start. Now, man, listen, God don't call the equipped. He equips the call, right? If he gave you the assignment, he already has the tools waiting on you. Your job is obedience, not logistics. Don't worry about the how right now. All I need you to do is say, listen, God, I'm fixing to show up. Don't worry about the how right now. That's what's the problem. We so worried about the how that we forget about who, right? Listen, the vision is the seed and faith is the soil. The vision is the seed and the faith is the soil, right? Listen, you've got to plant it. One plants, one water, and God get an increase. You got to plant it, you got to water it, and you got to trust God to grow it, man, right? The provision is coming in due season. When you truly trust and believe in what you know that the Creator has done for you and will do for you, it's a lot of stuff that you go, hey, what's up, nephew? What's up, Crash Dummy Trail? How you feeling, boy? It's a lot of stuff that you gonna start doing even when you don't see all the results out there because you trust in who you know sent you. But when we don't truly trust God the way that we supposed to, it's a lot of times that when we see certain things and we get that unction in our spirit that's telling us to go, but it don't look like what we think it's supposed to look like, we'll sit still until we feel like, oh, but God is wanting you to move even when, listen, that's just like whenever he went and told Noah to go build an ark. Do you realize that them people had never saw rain before that? And them people thought Noah was crazy. Man, look at this fool out here building this ark. Man, he tripping. What is he doing? Until it started raining. Until it started raining. Hey, Kellen Bina, thank you for the follow, man. Until it started raining. And once it started raining, he wasn't crazy as everybody thought he was. You feel me? When God give you the vision, he gonna provide the provision. Do you realize that sometimes provision only shows up after movement, right? That's just like a lot of people don't want to get in no parked car. They would rather get in a moving car rather than a parked car. And when we sitting on our dreams, we sitting on our hopes and our desires, when God gave us the vision, if we not moving, guess what? We sitting in a parked car. But sometimes you got to start moving that car. And that's when the provision starts showing up. Because God waits to see if you'll take the first step before he opened the next door. And sometimes we standing in the hallway looking at the door, waiting on the door to open. That's just like, you know how they got those automatic sliding doors, right? It'll do everything you need it to do. But you got to do the first thing. You got to walk up and let it know, hey, it's a movement right here. And once you walk up to them automatic sliding doors and that sliding door see that it's a movement, what they do, they slide open. But you can sit in your car and look at that door all day long, and that door is not going to open. But the second what's up, Charleston? The second you walk up to that door, and you start walking up to it and you see that movement, guess what? Boom. You're going to see that movement, and the next thing you know, that door going to open up for you. And you got to believe that it's going to open up for you at all times, man. And you got to trust it. Listen, trust is built in the stretch. Trust is built in the stretch, right? When it looks like nothing is happening, that's when your trust is being trained. Because a lot of times we be wanting to do stuff, man. We be feeling like we want to do stuff. But then it look like all the work that we putting in, it seems like there's no results happening, right? And because we see that we feel like that there's no results happening, guess what? We stop moving. We stop trusting. Not realizing when it looked like nothing is happening, that's when the trust is being built, man. That's when it's being trained. You got to just know that, listen, all I got to do is stay consistent, right? Stay committed, continually trust God, believe in who he say he is and what he said he can do. And even when things don't look how I feel like they supposed to look, know that he's in the background. He's behind the scenes working everything out for my good, man. What you say, man, you talking about me since I've been making progress. God has been showing up and out for me. You better know it. Listen, you got to move. At some point, you got to show God that I'm willing to move, man, because I trust you. And when he see that you trust him and that you willing to move, he's going to start showing up. Listen, God's timing, it rarely matches your comfort zone. We got to know that God's timing is different than our timing. One day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day to God, man. He sits outside of time. We as humans are the only ones that are stuck inside of time. We the ones that look at time at 7:15, 7:30. Like, God don't look at time like that. And so we got to start trusting that the provision that he's going to provide for us is not going to always be on our timetable. And guess what? A lot of times when it do come, it be way out of our comfort zone. Let me see what kind of flash goal we got. See if we can hit this one today, man. We had a flash goal. 16 gifters. I need 16 different people to send me a rose. Can I get 6? I know we can hit this one. Can I get 16 different people? I need 16 different people. I need 16 different people to give me a rose, right? Look, when it looks like nothing is happening, thank you for the heart meet. When it looks like nothing is happening, that's when your trust is being trained. God's timing rarely matches your comfort zone, but it always matches your destiny. Do you realize that, right? God's timing, it rarely matches your comfort zone, but it always matches your destiny. Things are going to happen exactly when it's supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen, where it's supposed to happen. But do you believe it and do you trust that it is going to happen? And when you do, you're going to walk out in faith knowing that, guess what? Today just might be the day. Today just might be the day. But when you're not really committed and staying like knowing that today just might be the day, you wake up with doubt because it's not going to always look the way you thought it was going to look. So you thinking like, man, golly, it still ain't showed up. Man, you know what? I'm going to just focus on something else then. Now realizing, listen, you got to stay committed to that thing. You got to keep on believing that thing and keep on showing up every day as if you already got it, right? Look, I got a flash goal, y'all. I need 6. I got 128 people in the room. I know 15 other people can give me one rose. That's all I need. One rose for 15 people, right? Listen, you're not responsible for how it comes together. You're responsible for believing that it will. It ain't up to you to understand all the ins and the out of how everything gonna go, but it is up to you to trust and believe that it's gonna happen. Great morning, Miss Cynthia. How you doing? It's up to you to say, you know what? Yeah, I truly believe without a shadow of a doubt that this might not show up when I want it to show up. It may not show up how I want it to show up, but I truly believe with every fiber in my body that it's going to show up, right? How do we stay focused after the blessing? See, listen, the way that you stay focused after the blessing is you continually stay humble and remember that as quick as he can give it to you, that's just how fast he can take it away. So don't get the blessing and feel like, oh, you've made it, I've arrived. No, when you get the blessing, figure out what you're supposed to do with it and keep on going on that path, knowing that it's something that you're supposed to do with the blessing and stay committed. Desperado, what's up, boy? How you feeling, man? Yeah, come on up in here. And just continually trust the Lord that, hey, this not going to be the last blessing. Because you can't just get the blessing and think, oh, it's over with out of the now. That blessing got something in line with what you're supposed to be doing. So just keep trusting God through it and learn and understand. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Y'all Black Scorpio in the building. Thank you for the likes, man. If y'all haven't already picked up the heart me, do that for me. I would greatly appreciate that, man. Listen. You're not responsible for how it comes together. You're responsible for believing that is will. That's faith, that's trust, and that's your spiritual maturity, right? You got to know that it's going to happen for you, man. Thank y'all. Listen, I need 14 other separate people to just give me one rose. That's it. I got a flash goal over here on TikTok. I need 14 separate people to send your boy a rose. Listen, do you realize that doubt when you have a doubt in your mind, that you know how they say a faith of mustard seed, right? A faith of mustard seed can move a mountain, right? Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Everybody that's tapping in, helping me hit that live goal, man. I just need 12 separate people, not the same people, but 12 separate people to send me a rose. That's it. 12 more separate people. If you haven't sent me a rose, do that for your boy, man. Listen, doubt delays, but trust accelerates. They say that faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain, right? So what could doubt of a mustard seed do, right? Because if you got doubt, guess what? That doubt is going to make you miss whatever it is. You cannot listen. You got to know without a shadow of a doubt. You got to believe it. You got to see it. You got to trust it. And you got to know. Listen, the more you trust, the faster you move in alignment with his plan. Because when you trust it, you're going to be willing to go, even if you got to go by yourself, because you trust in the one who sent you. But when you have if you have any kind of doubt, honest to God truth, it's really almost over with you when you start doubting. You got to trust and know that he got you. He going to show up for you even when you don't even realize he's showing up for you, because he's behind the scene putting all the pieces together. He just needs you to continually walk in the calling that you're walking in, believing that it's going to get done, because it's going to get hard, man. It's going to get hard. And that's the whole reason. Listen, life is strategically and intentionally made to be hard. And when you know that, you're going to realize the more I do the hard stuff, eventually it's going to get easy. But if I just keep on trying to do the easy stuff, keep on trying to do the things that I know I'm in my comfort zone and I can do this and then, listen, man, the more you do the easy stuff, life going to always be hard. At some point, you're going to have to step out and start doing the hard stuff, man. Listen, God often provides just enough to keep you dependent on him. How many? Give me a 1 in the chat if you kind of going through that right now. It seems like, you know what, man? I don't have everything that I think I want right now, but I still got everything that I need, man. He's still providing for me to make sure that I'm making it through these days, man. I'm making it through life. You feel me? Listen, God often provides just enough, man, to keep you dependent on him, not to punish you, right? He's not doing this to punish you, but to partner with you. He wants you close with him, because he know if I give you too much, you might run out there and then you're going to forget where you got to come and get refilled at, man. So I'm going to give you just enough to keep you right here. But listen, here's the thing. The more that I can trust you with, right? The more that I can trust you with, then the farther I'm going to let you out on your leash, because I know that you know where to come back to, right? And the more I can trust you with, the farther that leash going to be. Then next thing you're going to know, I'm going to take the leash off, because I know I can trust you, and I'm going to let you go. And you just tap in when you need to tap in, because you know that I got you. Thank y'all. Hey, TikTok, I sure appreciate y'all, man, for helping me hit this goal live, man, this live goal. I need 10 roses from 10 separate people. If you on my live, just 116 people in here. I don't want to look like I'm begging or nothing, but I'm begging. If you ain't sending me a rose, send your BOY rose, man. You feel me? See you later, my guy. All right, Desperado, I appreciate you, fam. I love you, homie. Listen, the provision, do you realize that the provision, right? The provision that God has for you is hidden in the process. It's all a process, right? It's all a process. As you walk, doors open, right? As you obey, resources appear, right? As you speak, the hearts align with what you're supposed to be doing. So you got to realize the provision that God is going to provide for us is in the process. And when you slowly but surely walk, hey, Chief Eli, what's up, brother? When you slowly but surely walking out that process that you need to be walking out to get to where you said you wanted to go? Do you realize the provision for that mission is in that process, man? And the more you keep on walking, the more the resources going to start coming. The more things are going to start happening in your life. Unapologetically, what's up, man? How y'all feeling? I got a flash goal over here on TikTok. I need 9 roses from 9 different people. If you haven't some of your rose, man, tap in with your BOY, right? You can't see the full picture because you are a part of the picture. Nikki Spice, what's up, Nikki Spice? How you feeling? Thank you for tapping in with me. Thank you for picking up that heart me too, man. I appreciate that rose. You can't see the full picture because you are a part of the picture. Do you realize you part of the picture? Listen, God's working behind the scenes, man. Your job is to just stay on the set. That's it. That's it. Just stay on the set. That's all you need to do. Hey, listen, I need 7 roses from 7 different people. That's it. 6 now. I need 6 roses from 6 different people. Listen, when you know that God is working behind the scenes and all you got to do is get out there and stay on the set and make sure and know that everything is going to happen for you exactly when it's supposed to happen, exactly how it's supposed to happen. You just got to continually trust and know that he got you, man. Listen, a lot of times God be quiet. And you know what we do? We start mistaking his silence for absence. Great morning, Elton. What's up, sis? E-Dub, appreciate the follow, Kinfo. What's up, Fifi? Hey, man, listen. I need 5 roses. That's all I need from TikTok. 5 different people. If you haven't sent me 1 rose, it's a fraction of a cent. Send me 1 rose, man. That's all I need. No, not from you, E-Dub. You already sent yours. I need it from else. There you go. I need it from somebody else who haven't sent one. Yeah, I need 3 more now. We finna hit this flash goal. 3 more. Listen, just because it's quiet doesn't mean he's not working, man. Just because God quiet don't mean he's not working. Hey, but listen, Shelly, guess what? You can send me some stars on Facebook. You can send me stars on Facebook. That's all you got to do. Send me some stars on Facebook, man. Listen, just because God is quiet doesn't mean he's not working. He's always working. That's just like when you taking a test, the teacher's always quiet. The teacher quiet when you taking a test, but that don't mean stop taking the test. That means you still got to keep on going, knowing that behind the scenes, he's working all things out for your good. Every opportunity that he get, you got to trust and know that he is who he say he is. He can do what he say he can do. The question is, do you believe it? Right? Do you trust it? Yeah. Yes and amen. And if you do, guess what? Everything that you say that you want in your life to happen gonna happen in your life, man. Yeah, listen. Hey, I need 3 more roses over here, man. We got 3 minutes, TikTok. I need 3 more roses from 3 more people that ain't gave me one yet, man. Let's hit this flash goal. Listen, God doesn't fund fear. This is a good one. God doesn't fund fear. K-Smooth, what's up, baby? God doesn't fund fear. He funds faith. Thank you for the heart me, man. I appreciate y'all. He funds faith, right? He'll bless the bold and not the hesitant. When you walking hesitant and you kind of scared and you shaking, you don't really, listen, man, you got to stand up with your head up and your chest out, trusting and believing and knowing that guess what? God is who he say he is, man. And when you trust him and you believe him and you walking that thing out, guess what? He going to bless that, man. And listen, honest to God, true. That's why we see so many people in the world right now today, man, that we feel like, man, well, you know what, man, they don't do this and they don't. Listen, man, God is no respect of a person. He is no respect of a person. And guess what? He can do anything he want to do. And when he see you walking the way that you need to be walking and you standing in faith and you bold, oh, he going to bless that. Yeah, he going to listen. He will bless the bold and not the hesitant. Sometimes he removes your backup plan so you will finally trust his main plan. You know how sometimes it seems like you try to go everywhere to get the results and you can't find them nowhere? And then all of a sudden you ain't got no choice but to rely on him. And then that's when he come through. Because he's trying to show you, listen, you can go everywhere, right? When you're all in, he shows all out because he know I'm fixing to do this and show them I'm all they need. Because after I do this, because they done went everywhere and they couldn't get it nowhere. But then when I show up, I'm the only one get the glory. You know why? Because I came through for them. But when you try to go everywhere else and you able to fulfill those missions somewhere else, then guess what? A lot of times we don't get a God the glory. We give it to Joe now. Oh yeah, man, I had to call Joe and Joe came through for me. Right? That's why sometimes he let Joe not come through for you to where can't nobody come through. So when he finally come through, you got to give him all the glory. Antoinette, thank y'all for the follow. Listen, man, we down to 1 minute. I need 2 roses from 2 people who haven't gave me a rose. That's it, man. Let's hit this flash goal, man. If I'm saying anything that's resonating with you a little bit, what's up, fam? Appreciate the follow, man. Yeah, I need 2 roses. That's it. I need 1 more now from anybody that haven't given me a rose. Please give me 1 rose. Let's hit this flash goal, man. Listen, your job, you got 1 job. You got 1. I need 1 rose, man. We got 40 seconds. If you haven't given me 1 rose, I need you to give me that rose, man, so we can hit this flash goal. Let's see what TikTok gonna do with that, man. Listen, your job is to carry the vision. God's job is to carry you. Oh, come on now. I need 1 from somebody who haven't given me 1. I need 1 from somebody who haven't not gave me 1 rose. Somebody, I got 15 seconds. If you haven't given me a rose and you on this live, do that 1 thing for me. That's all I'm asking you. 1 rose. Your job is to carry the vision. God's job is to carry you. 5, 4. Come on, I know I got 1 person can give me 1 rose. Y'all gonna let me go out like that? Boy, that's cold. I got 100 and some people in the room. I couldn't even get 16 roses. I must not be doing what I'm supposed to do. I must not be supposed to do what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Yeah, I guess people still ain't seeing the value in it yet, right? Because guess what? When you tap that screen and when you sending gifts and stuff like that, you basically saying, man, thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate you, man. I love what you got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, your job is to carry the vision. God's job is to carry you. When the burden feels too big, remember who gave it to you. Because he said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you, man. Right? You just got to keep on showing up. And I appreciate that, divine goddess. I appreciate you, fam. Yeah, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I just be talking, Tina. You know I just be talking because I'm going to keep on doing because guess what? The Bible says give and it's going to be given back. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. I know who's going to provide for me. That's why I keep on showing up the way that I show up, giving it the way that I give it with enthusiasm and all that other stuff. You feel me? Listen, your job is to carry the vision. When the burden feels too big, remember who gave it to you, man. You got to remember that he's always there for you. He's going to carry you through it and just know that he got you. And when you know that he's got you, he's going to show up for you. It's going to be a lot of times that life is going to get hard for you. And you're going to want to stop and you're going to want to quit. But then you're going to have to remember that guess what? He got you. Who is that? No answer to what? Why does he give babies cancer? Jack, we're not going to do that in here, man. We're not going to do that in here. Matter of fact, we finna get you an Uber out of here because I already see where you going. Get him an Uber, Tina. Yeah, get him an Uber. We're going to get Jack an Uber up out of here. Do you realize that provision isn't just money? The provision that we be looking for, it ain't just money. It's people. It's ideas. It's favor. How many times you done been protected from something, man? Right? And it's energy, right? That's the kind of stuff that provision is. A lot of time we think provision is just money, not realizing, nah, man, there's so many other things that God is putting in our life, right? Looking beyond the bank account, the blessings might be standing right next to you and you don't even realize it. It might be somebody in your circle that got the ideas to help you get to the next level, but you not looking at them because they not holding out a paycheck, because they not holding out no money, because they not giving you something, not realizing they got all the provision right here in their mind, right? And you got to start realizing that. You got to start understanding that, man. Love the Lord, love your life, and love yourself. Now, facts. And you got to start knowing that, man, that provision isn't just money. It's people, it's ideas, it's favor, it's protection, and it's energy. Energy is real. It can't be created. It can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So what kind of energy are you transferring to the people around you? Because I don't care what you, people will always remember how you made them feel, man. Listen, if the provision came from God, right, it's too big to do it without him anyway. It's too big to do it without him anyway, man. Thank you for the follow, Derek, right? So stop trying to figure it out in your own strength, man. A lot of times we get the vision from God and it be a big old vision. And then we start trying to go out there and do it on our own. And then when we not succeeding at what we said we wanted to do because things are getting hard for us, we start quitting and we start giving up and we stop looking, not realizing that, guess what? If God gave a vision, he's going to provide the provision, but he's also needing you to trust and believe that he's going to guide and lead you every step of the way. He's needing you to trust him every step of the way. And when you trust him every step of the way, guess what? You're going to see some stuff that you probably normally wouldn't have saw if you wasn't trusting him. It's going to be some things that's going to come up. Some people going to show up in your life that you least expected it. It's going to be people that you thought was going to always be there and they ain't going to be nowhere around. But then it's going to be some people that you totally least expected it, that you didn't even think was going to show up, total strangers. They going to show up. Not only are they going to show up, but they going to show out. They going to connect you with other people, right? And it ain't going to be no strings attached simply because God put you on their radar. God put you on their heart and they start showing up because they see what you're doing and they trust what you're doing. They believe in what you're doing and they just want to help you because they know that if I'm helping you, I'm actually helping God. And that's how some people, man, I'm telling you, man, I got so many people that just love to help see what I'm doing because they know, man, listen, I've realized I can't do this by myself, man. I cannot do this by myself. And when I try to do it by myself, I get overwhelmed, I get frustrated. And a lot of times, that's what keeps me paralyzed, man. But then when I start realizing God gonna start bringing people in my life, gonna start putting people in my path that I can start offsetting some of this too, saying, hey man, what are you good at? What can you do? Like, right? Can you help me with this, man? That's why I thank God right now. In my life, I thank God for people like April. I thank God for people like Tina. I thank God for people like Kayla and Julie and all of these different people that are walking alongside me that's willing to help me get the mission done because I know it's bigger than me. It's not about me, right? But somebody got to have the vision, and then the people that comes around got to trust the person with the vision because the vision ain't going to always look clear to everybody else. So they got to trust the person who God gave the vision to. And when they can trust that the person that God gave the vision to and trust them, right? Man, you just never know what it can inspire to be. And that's why you got to have people in your circle that say, listen, like Tina. I'm going to tell you, and she on here right now, and I'm not just saying this because she on here, but this is what Tina told me. Tina said, I might not know how to do it, but I can learn. I can figure it out. And that's all we need. That's all we need, somebody that's willing to say, hey, listen, I might not know how to do exactly that, but I can learn. I can figure. If this is what's going to help to move the needle, then guess what? I can figure it out. I can learn how to do it. And that's all we need, man. Some willing people that's willing to figure some stuff out, willing to learn. Because once you start putting your mind to it, God gonna start giving you the results that you need because that's all you gotta do. You gotta see it first right here. You gotta believe that it can happen right here. Then God gonna start bringing people in your life that can either show you how to do it or he gonna show you himself. Or he gonna show you himself, man. Listen. That's why if the vision came from God, it's too big to do it without him anyway and look beyond it because stop trying to figure it out. He going to help you, man. He gonna show you. He going to bring the people alongside you that need to come alongside you, right? Do you realize that every delay is either preparation or protection? Every delay in your life that we going through, right? It's either for two different things. It's either for protection or it's preparation. Because sometimes Because keep your eyes stayed on the line. Yeah, nah, for real, April. Listen, because either we getting protected from something or God preparing us for something. And sometimes when we be delayed in certain things, we thinking God not showing up. We think he forgot about us. Not realizing now, I'm really saving you, protecting you from something. I'm giving you protection, or I'm preparing you. That way, if I prepare you the right way, whenever you get to wherever it is you said you wanted to go, guess what's going to happen? You're going to show up in the right way. You're going to do what you need to do, right? And you got to understand that. So when God, listen, when you trust him, even when it's not now, you got to realize that it's still coming. And when you believe that and know that, you're going to walk and you're going to move and you're going to act like, I know it might not be now, but I know it's coming. And so I'm going to move and walk with expectancy. I'm going to show up with expectancy, because when you expect something, things happen, man. That's just like, put it this way. You go to a concert, right? Everybody at their respective houses, everybody saying how tonight gonna be good. Man, this concert gonna be good. Everybody's saying that, right? Everybody bringing the same energy. You got 25,000 people in this arena, and everybody saying the same thing. Juicy Sally, thank you for the follow. Everybody saying the same thing. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, right? Then you got the guy at the beginning. He get ready to introduce whoever coming to the concert. And he say, and now we have, and they say his name. And then, hey, listen, man ain't even walked on the stage yet. The man ain't said one line of any one of his songs, but the whole crowd going crazy. Why? Because they are expecting. And when you show up with an expectancy, that changes the energy in the room. Why? Because I'm expecting this. And that's how it got to be with the provision that God is giving you in your life. You got to wake up every day with expectancy, knowing that, guess what? Today just might be the day. I wake up every morning looking for an email from somebody telling me that they done came across something on my YouTube or something like that. And I wake up every morning with expectancy, looking on my social media to see which one of them went viral, because, hey, I'm telling you, man, because I'm expecting it, man. I'm putting in the work, and when you put in the work, the results is going to show. And guess what? All you got to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep on trusting that God is going to provide the provision for the vision that he gave you, man, and know that it's going to happen. King Vince, thank you for the follow, baby. I appreciate you, man. Listen. Every delay is either preparation or protection, man. And you got to know that. Listen, when you trust God, you work like it depends on you. But you pray knowing it depends on him, right? And I just said that. When you put in the work, the results are going to show. So you can't be mad at nobody else if the results are not showing up the way that you expected them to show up, if you're not putting in the work that you're supposed to be putting in. Because guess what? He's going to show you what to do. He's going to show you how to do it. He's going to show you where to go, man. You just got to be willing to do it, even when you got to do it by yourself, man. Because you think because ain't nobody around, ain't nobody looking, ain't nobody listening, they looking. Yeah, they listening. Yeah, they might be standing in the foyer. They might be standing out in the hallway, but they looking. Yeah, they listening. Just keep showing up, man. Keep on putting in the work in whatever area that is that you said that you wanted to succeed in. Keep on showing up, man. And I promise you, you're going to look up one day, because when you stop looking at the numbers, man. Just start looking at the productivity. Am I doing everything that I need to do to make this some quality work? So when people see this, that they can actually see that I put some work in there. Let me know when you open the doors to your own church. I'm there. Big Dave. Huh? Listen, man, this is what I'm telling you, man. When you start showing up and you know that the Lord is there with you, it ain't nothing that, hey, great morning. Sexy me, great morning, man. You got to know it. Listen, when you trust God, you will work like it depends on you, right? but you going to pray like it depends on him. And when you continually know that and you keep on showing up and you keep on praying and you keep doing the things that you are supposed to do to help get you to where you said you needed to go, guess what? All you got to do is be crazy enough to believe it. Huh? All you got to do is be crazy enough to believe it, and I believe God is going to be crazy enough to show up just to show you, because a lot of people ain't going to believe that it could actually happen. But God say, guess what? I'm going to take the person who everybody thought was nobody and turn him into somebody in front of everybody, right? And I'm going to do that. Huh? Look what my boy Big Dave say. Big Dave say, let me know when you open the doors to your own church. I'm there. Huh? Crash Dummy Trail say, I'm right there with him. Hey, man, listen, man. I tell people all the time, I'm not no preacher, man. But I know one day God going to sit me down and put me somewhere, man, in a confined building to bring in the sheep. But right now, I just want to evangelize, man. The Bible say that you overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony, man. I just want to tell people what God did for me and show people that God is no respect of a person, right? If you see him do anything for anybody else, get in line. If you truly trust and believe, get in line. Your turn is next. But you got to stay in line. You got to stay committed. You got to stay showing up. You got to stay consistent. You got to know that he is who he say he is, man. He can do what he said he can do. But the question is, do you believe that, man? Do you? Listen, God can only do as much as you believe he can do for you. So my question to you is, what do you believe? Right? Listen. Provision doesn't chase doubt, right? It follows obedience. So all you got to do is keep moving forward even when you're unsure. Even when you're unsure of what to do, just keep moving forward. And the trust that you have is going to bring clarity, man. The trust that you have is going to bring clarity. But you got to keep on trusting and believing that it can happen in your life, right? All you got to do is keep on understanding that, guess what? I'm going to show up knowing that sooner or later it's coming. I know where you come from. Keep on coming. Keep on keeping on. Appreciate you, Big Dave, man. I love you, homeboy. You already know. Powerful words and banana bread. You the man. Yeah, and matter of fact, anybody that's online, today is Wednesday, so y'all already know I'm going to have 10 fresh loaves, banana nut bread, ready to go. Holla at your BOY. 6 of them already gone, so I only really got 4. Yeah, listen, man. When you truly trust in everything that God is doing in your life, man, it's going to be a lot of stuff that ain't going to look right to you. It's going to be a lot of stuff that may not feel right to you, but you going to know that it is right, man. And you got to go even when you got to go by yourself. Listen, God never gives a vision that he does not intend to fulfill. All those dreams, all those desires, thank you, Tina, all those desires, all of those great visuals that you see in your mind, they got to manifest in the spirit before they manifest in the physical. And you got to know that it can happen. He not teasing you. God not teasing you. He's teaching you. Your trust is the currency. When you trust God, that's the currency, man. You got to know that, listen, God, I'm going to trust you today. I'm going to trust and believe that you are who you said you are. I'm going to trust and believe that you can do what you said you can do. It may not feel like you moving right now. It may not seem like you showing up, but I'm going to trust that you are. And when you keep on trusting that he is that, hey, listen, man, a lot of y'all know where I come from, man, but for the ones who don't, I'm going to just let you know right now, my biological father was unalive when I was 6 months old, man. When I was 5 years old back in 1985, my mother had some complications with CC, just like a lot of other families that I knew growing up in the hood, right? We moved down to the projects of Galveston, Texas, Cedar Terrace, right? Got a little salt water in my veins, man. And at the age of 7 years old, my grandma said, every weekend he come down here. He done had a fight with somebody. You know what? He moving back with me. So at the age of 7, I moved back to Tech City with my grandma, who was already raising my older brother, 2 of my uncles, and 1 of my cousins, right? By the age of 11, most of y'all know I became a product of my environment. I started doing what I saw everybody else doing. I'm 11, 12 years old, busting up dice games, doing all kind of stuff, right? By the age of 13, I thought that I was going to rap, hustle, and blow for the rest of my life. And I dropped out of school, quit going to school. By the age of 17, I had 2 girls pregnant, man. By the age of 21, I was already sitting in the penitentiary for the first time. By the age of 28, I was in the penitentiary for the 3rd time, cleaning up hog mess as a job. I had to realize that, listen, my kids, they was cut from a different cloth. They wasn't being raised the way that I was being raised in the hood like I was. So I knew, hey, man, listen, they not built like me. And I know if anything was to ever happen to one of them, I'm coming. So I had to decide in my mind, was I going to do something different than what everybody before me did? I decided that I was going to be the generational curse breaker. I was going to start doing something so my kids can start doing something different, so my grandkids can start seeing something different. And I decided that I was going to be the change that I wanted to see. And I put out and I set myself out on a path, and I went and I gave my life to the Lord. 2012, I got saved again. 2013, I started going to Bible college. 2015, I graduated Bible college. You feel me? Yeah. And I decided that, guess what? I'm going to be the change that I want to see. I'm going to start showing people it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what you've been through, the color of your skin, the community you grew up in, your last name. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is, what do you believe? Chocolate Girl, thank you for the follow, right? And I'm going to show the whole world you can do anything you put your mind to. You can go anywhere you want to go. It's a big old world out there that's waiting to be discovered. But are you going to put in the work to do the things that you need to do, to go and do the things that you see in your mind that you say that you want to do, man? I'm one of the top motivational speakers in the world. The world just ain't discovered me yet. And the longer they wait, the more they going to have to pay, because yesterday's price ain't today's price. You hear me? But I realize this is a process, right? It's still some things that God is ironing out in my life. That way he know when I get to where he want me to be, I'm not going to make a fool out of him, and he's not going to let me make a fool out of myself. And I'm going to be ready for whatever. It's going to be some people that's going to be backbiting. It's going to be some people that's talking down, because guess what? They going to want to keep on bringing up all the old stuff that I used to do, but they don't realize that man, they're gone. Huh? Yeah. And so all I can do is just keep on showing up. Keep on staying consistent. Keep on staying committed to what I said I was going to do. That's why I'm working with the youth, because I realized it was between the 5th and the 8th grade that I got in all of my trouble that set me on the path to trajectory to destruction. And I just realized that, guess what? If I can get them between those ages, because not only are they still pliable, but they're still like dry sponges ready to soak up whatever you're willing to put inside of them. Yeah. And that's what a path started for me. And here's the greatest thing about it. God is no respecter of a person, man. God want to do that same thing in your life if you just give him the opportunity to. He's not asking you to be qualified. He's asking you to just show up and be available. And when you become available, he gonna qualify the call, man. Yeah. Come on, man. And this is the coldest part. We sit back and we watch where we come from. We see people that's in front of us that never really done nothing. And then we start comparing our life to them, not realizing we got our own life. We got our own path. We got our own destination. God equipped us with our own set of tools for life, man. He gave us our own gifts and talents. And if you can just equip yourself and decide and figure out what your gift is, what is your talent? What did the Creator put me on this earth to do so amazingly great that, guess what? If I can just figure this thing out, fall in love with learning, positive biz only. What's up, fam? If I can just discover what this thing is that God is calling me to do, and I can realize how to do it greatly, guess what, man? Do you realize that you can do what you love as a job and you will never work a day in your life? You think I'll be working when I be going to these detention centers and to these schools and working with these kids? No, this ain't something that I like to do. This is what I'm called to do. This is my passion. This is my gift. This is my talent. This is what the Creator has put me in the earth to do. That's why I'm starting to realize all the stuff that I went through back there, that was just a training ground for me. All the trouble that I got into, that just gave me real life experiences that I get to stand in front of these young people and tell them, man, listen, this is where I went. This is what happened to me when I went there. This is what's going to happen to you if you go there. But guess what? I also was able to turn it around. And this is what will happen to you if you just stay going this way. You don't got to go that way. You don't got to go the way I went. You don't got to do the stuff that I did. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Y'all see how I get whenever I talk, man, because I'm passionate about it, man. I love what I get to do. I get to do this, man. Thank, man. Listen, man. I just pray every day, man, that when I come on here, man, that I'm able to say something, that I'm able to spark some interest in somebody's mind to make them see that, guess what? God is no respect of a person. Anything you see him doing for anybody else, no matter where they at, he want to do it for you. Whatever sphere of influence that you are influenced, God needs you in the earth. That's why he gave us all different gifts and talents, because he knew that he couldn't physically come to the earth. So he needs human participation. And so with that human participation, he starts equipping each man and each woman with a gift and a talent, because he knew all the needs that was going to be on the earth in April 16th of 2025. He knew all the needs that was going to be here. So he started equipping us all with different gifts and talents. Guess what? The reason we see so many needs on the earth is because so many people sitting on their gift. Get off your gift, man. Go give it to somebody, man. Go show the Lord why you here. Get off your gift. Quit sitting on your gift and you wonder why you struggling and you wonder why life's so hard, because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You doing what you want to do. Sean, thank you for the follow. But I'm telling you, man, your gift is equipped for you, man. It is attached to what you already like to do. But see, a lot of times, your gift ain't bringing in the resources that you need to sustain the life that you live in. So you got to go do what you need to do and not what you want to do so you can sustain this lifestyle. But I can guarantee you, man, when you equip yourself and you finally find out exactly what your gift is and you start operating in your gift, hey, man, listen, people going to want to give you something to show up doing what you do. Right? Look at LeBron James. Look at all that money that man making. And he operating in his gift every day. G, what's up, baby? He operating in his gift. Every time that man step on the court, he operating in his gift, man. These athletes that are physically, athletically talented, right? They operating in their gift. These motivational speakers, Eric Thomas, all of these people, they operating in their gift. Doc Amy, Uncle Doc, he operating in his gift, man. That's why it look like he doing it so flawless and it comes so easy. No, man, I'm just doing what I'm called to do. When I was in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade, every time I turn around, listen, that's all they tell me. Could you please sit down? Could you please stop talking? I need you. Yeah, I'm in overtime. I told him I usually stop Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I usually stop at 7:30, but I just went full-fledged today. I'm talking about I let that boy run. I let it run. But here's the thing. This is what I'm telling you, man. Every single one of y'all got a gift as well. Every single one of y'all got something that the Creator has equipped you with. What are you doing with it? Have you even discovered what it is? And if you have discovered what it is, are you doing what you need to do to cultivate it? Are you doing what you need to do to master it? Right? Because guess what? It's a need out there in the earth that need what you got. And if you can switch your mindset from what can I get from the world to what can I give to the world, do you realize everything that you think you want in your mind going to happen for you? And you will realize that, guess what? Some of the stuff that we thought we wanted ain't nothing but a bunch of selfish ambitions that ain't going to help nobody but ourselves. But when we start looking at who can we help, what can we do to help other people, man, it's going to start happening for you. It's going to start showing up. Resources going to start coming from every which way. Every way that you could have imaginably possibly thought about somebody coming through and helping you. When you operating in your gift, God going to just start putting people on your heart. I mean, God going to start putting you on people's heart. People going to just start reaching out to you. Hey, man, you know what? God put you on my heart, man. Is it anything that I can do for you, man? And you, hey, listen. When they call you and tell you like that, don't block their blessing. Tell them, you know what? Absolutely, man. This is what I got going on. And if it's any way that you could possibly help me in this area, I would greatly appreciate it. And then next thing you know, they might say, well, you know what? I can't, but I know a guy down the road and he does. And you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of it, but I'm going to get in touch with him for you and I'm going to connect y'all. And anything that come of that, don't worry about it. I got it. And that's just how stuff start happening. You be like, I see you, God. Not realizing he now already moved the pieces around. He just needs you to start walking it out. Come on, man. Hey, listen. I can't believe I didn't hit my flash goal on TikTok, but that's cool. I ain't get to close my gift gallery. That's cool. But guess what? I'm going to keep on showing up every single day, every opportunity that I get, because I already know as long as I'm working in my gift and what I'm supposed to do. Cassie, what's up, Cass? I know that God is going to continually show up the way that I need him to show up for me. He's going to keep continually connect me with the people that I know he need me to connect with, man. And I'm going to keep on walking this path out, man. Doc, you really on fire today, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, I appreciate. That's the second person that said that. April said it first. Look, he's on fire today. And Doc, you really on fire today. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, all glory to God, man. All glory to God, man. That's it. Just saying thank you. Keep showing up. Now, facts, Lord. I can't. Big Alabama in the house. What's up, baby? How y'all feeling, man? Let me know where y'all tapping in from, man. I got like 60-something people over here. Huh? Cassie, thank you for coming in and hitting that gift, that goal, that gift gallery, man. I appreciate you, man, so much, family. Yeah, listen, I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much, man. Mississippi in the house. I love y'all, man. I'm finna pray for y'all, and we're going to get out of here, man. Heavenly Father, thank you again for everything you've done. I pray that something was said to open up the hearts and the mind of the people who was here today, God. Let them know that you can do anything. The only thing you cannot do is fail. So we saying thank you for the provision that you're providing, for the vision that you've already given us. And we know that you can do all things. The only thing you cannot do is fail. So we want to say thank you and that we love you. And in the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen, amen, amen. Hey, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I love y'all, man. Peace. Hey, TikTok.